Okay traders, so what you're about to see is around a 30-minute trading block. I was trading GBP USD, I was shorting the market, and I was trading the Hydra funding $100,000 challenge. It's the same challenge account that I've actually been using in the last few episodes of the $100,000 prop firm challenge series. I did send the trade to my Telegram group, so there is a link in the description down below. Also a link to Hydra funding if you want to check them out and trade alongside me. That would be great. Before we actually get into the video, I just want to explain to you that I've been posting videos of me losing trades. I've been posting videos of me winning trades. And the whole purpose behind this is to show that even if you do go into drawdown on the start of your challenge, there's no point just risking the remainder of your daily loss or your overall loss to just try and get back into profit. You can trade by following your plan and get out of drawdown, and that is what you're about to see in today's video. I've basically uploaded every single trade I've taken. Some videos might have multiple trades, some videos might only have one trade, but I feel like I'm giving you a good idea of what it's actually like to trade. And it's not an account where I've just passed in one trade like I've done previously on my channel. This one, I've actually lost trades. I've gone 5-6% in drawdown, potentially even more. I'll have to check that, but it hasn't been a smooth ride so far. But that's the reality of trading. If I just did a video every time I passed a challenge and being like, here I passed again in an hour, or I passed again in 20 minutes, people are going to go into the markets with unrealistic expectations. But I want you guys watching these videos to actually make money. I don't want you to lose money, I want you to make money. So by showing you the realistic side of it, going into drawdown, trading out of drawdown, but still following the plan, that's the essential bit of information that I actually want you to mainly get from these videos. Follow your plan. If you're in drawdown, if you're winning, follow the plan, because that will set you up for success. And it's as simple as that. So enjoy the video, grab some popcorn, and I'll catch you guys after the trade. So we are very close to the entry point. We do have news at 2:15, so I don't want to be in the trade for that. So we'll see what happens with this trade here. Obviously, if we're in profit, if we're in drawdown, we'll close out before that news has happened. So we only have an hour and 15 minutes if this trade does tag in the next couple of minutes or so. So we can change here the take profit to 30 pips. So we know that, you know, we'll lose 1,000 and gain 1,000, gain 3,000 or so even if we do win the trade, which is obviously the outcome that I want. So as soon as price goes to that white line, that is when I will get my entry. The reason I put a line there is because it's very easy to see when price is at the entry point. I could obviously set a limit, but I've had it many times where price has been, you know, just tapping above, but the spread doesn't quite get you in the trade. So I want to be able to manually execute if price is at or just slightly next to that level or so. I'm not obviously going to enter now if I'm, you know, 2 pips away. Okay, here we go. So we have our entry on this trade now, and we can see what happens. So as you see on the chart now, we are around 1.5% in profit, and we are breaking the lows of this level here. Around halfway towards the take profit, as you can see, for 1.5%, we're aiming for 3%, but this is a great start to the trade. When price does this and just melts as soon as I get into the trade, this is always the best sign possible, and something that it gives me confidence in the trade. We have 2 minutes until the next close, or 1 minute and 3 seconds. Hopefully we can close below the lows, and that will give us another sign of confidence that price will continue to the downside. But with a candle with this much volume, that is already a good sign that price is going to melt further. Ideally, as you see, it is still happening around 1.5, just shy of 1.6%. There we go, 1.6% profit on the trade. We do need another 15 pips or 14-15 pips or so to go to the take profit, which ideally will happen in the next hour before the GBP news, the speech, does actually happen. So we have a lot of volume in the markets now, and now we're 2.3%. So we only need around 7 pips, 6 pips now, before we hit take profit for a nice 3%, which will be the ideal situation here. And that will bring us just shy of break even on the account after being down, I think it was 5 or 6%, which just shows that even if you are in drawdown, you can still get out of drawdown and make nice profits. 2.4% or 2.4k. I know some people like to look at it in dollars, some people like to look at it in percentage terms, but it does mean we are 6 pips away from closing out for $3,000, which, no matter how you look at it, is a great great outcome on this trade. Four pips is all we need to make that 3% profit now, and we are nearing it. Only 3.5 needed. Come on, GBP. So we have hit the take profit now, as you have seen. So on the account, as you see, we had our losses, and now we have hit a nice winning streak. And we are up, obviously for the day, $3,000 on this trade. And now the account is only down around $250 or so. So we're down around minus 0.25%, which is nothing. And obviously you've seen all the losses, you've seen the wins, and I'm trying to show you that even if you do lose, even if you go into drawdown, you can still make it and make profit in the long run, pass challenges, and then get a payout, which is hopefully what we're going to do on this series. So here's the trade. What I'm actually going to show you here is I'm going to copy it and I'm going to send it in the group here. Target hit plus 3%. So obviously if you want to become a member of this group, there is a link in the description. I've just started sending out all my trades again. So as you see, I sent the setup here. We then got tagged in, dropped plus 2%, and then the take profit is hit. So the first trade back and we are up 3%. So if you do want to check that out, there's a link in the description of the video. It will say trade group or Telegram group or something like that, and you can see my analysis. It's not going to be signals. What I'm going to do is talk about the setup. So I'm looking to enter if price continues with this current movement. So obviously price is breaking to the downside. We want price to retest up and then drop to the downside, which is what happened. I'm going to be posting a weekly review, so my outlook for the following week, and maybe an update on the trades we've actually taken throughout the week to give you a kind of insight and not just be like buy here, sell here. That's kind of my main goal. If I take you onto the Hydra funding platform here, I will show you the account progress on the Hydra funding dashboard. You can check them out in the description of the video too. As you see, we were trading the $100,000 challenge. And if we look in here, we are nicely going towards the upside again, which is great. You can obviously see the trades here. You can see that we were nowhere near the daily loss. We were nowhere near the total loss. And we're not yet above the account balance starting point of $100,000, but we are very, very close. And hopefully we can get to that $8,000 profit in the next few episodes or so. But a little look at the trade. We obviously had price break and retest below this level. So obviously we had a level here, price broke, retested in. And then when price did that, we were looking for price to break down further. Price did do that, and we looked for a retest up. We obviously had this level, but I like the price to retest deeper in. We got the deeper retest and then dropped and hit take profit, which is absolutely amazing. So little trade for you guys. It happened in around 30 minutes. So we got tagged in, hit take profit quickly, and then we were done for the day now.